Mom to 8 kids, 2 daughter-in-laws, a son-in-law. I also raise Clydesdale chickens. What's a Clydesdale chicken? Clydesdale horses, UP. So I'm in the process of making homemade tortillas. I've already made a batch. I thought I'd make a batch with you guys and then just kind of talk to you about like just how, okay, can't do that one-handed, just how life is going. So I got my bowl here and my tortillas warming up because my guys, I don't even know where I'm supposed to look. My guys are actually working at the shop. They have been cutting wood, cleaning up the shop, getting ready for a second wave of work. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Make sure to like this live so YouTube will push it out and share it with everybody else. But my guys have been working over at the shop, and so they have been coming over for lunch. And good thing I've been making lots of bread, and now I'm making a bunch of tortillas because I made carnitas for dinner last night, and Robert literally ate like 3 carnitas. Just sat there, or not carnitas, the tortillas. He just sat there. And so I'm gonna share the recipe with you. I had a comment that last time I made these, they said that their mom made them to use like some kind of oil or use like a shortening, which I did, and I really did like it. But the boys said it tasted like pancakes. So so I did one with half shortening and half butter. I'm not sure how they turned out, and now I'm gonna do one with just butter. So what I have in my bowl here, hello everybody. Orlando, Florida, yes, I'm bringing Joshua to Disney World in October, just me and him and maybe my husband. Hello everybody, how are you? So what's in the bowl is 2.5 cups of flour. What? You're okay. And then you're gonna add 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I've already made like 5 batches. Emily took a batch home, and then 2 batches were eaten last night. I made 1, and this is my 5th, so I'm on my 5th. And then it's 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So you're just gonna get this in your bowl and mix it together just so like the salt and the baking powder gets mixed in with the flour. And then we're gonna add some butter. It's super easy. Like, I can't believe how easy it is to make some of this stuff. I made 2 huge pork butts last night, B-U-T-T-E, pork butts last night, because I knew my kids would eat up the carnitas. And my husband is on, he's doing like this whole foods eating, so he's trying not to eat sugar. So I made sure when I put the spices on, it was just like garlic powder, black pepper. I think I did some barbecue seasoning, not the barbecue sauce. Paprika, minced onion, and onions, and the kids absolutely loved it. Okay, so now that I got this all mixed up, really make sure you check the bottom of it, because I'm noticing when I'm cooking this that the bottom's not getting mixed in. And it's cool right now. Did you see that? That just went everywhere. It's cool right now. This week it's supposed to get into the 60s for the daytime, and then nighttime colder than that. Boo, whatever. Hello, sweet friends. How are you? I gotta get so close to read anything. My husband just made the plan for my addition, my pantry. Super excited about that. Hello, Oleanne, too. Oh, I got all the girls in the house. We are going to be starting my, I gotta tell you, I have been saving up money like crazy. Like, I have gone and bought things, but I've been very conscious of it. And normally I go grocery shopping like every 2 weeks. During the holidays, I'll probably go more just because I do a lot of baking. We do parties for people. We have people come over. We're constantly so busy. And so Haley's like, can you please go grocery shopping? Even though she doesn't live here, she's like, when are you gonna go grocery shopping? But then Noah asked, and Izzy asked, and everybody asked. Well, I haven't really done a full grocery haul just because I'm really trying hard to save up my money. And so I've been just using like what's in our pantry. Like, I've been using my canned goods. We have a freezer full of meats. We might not have any ground beef, but I'm just like, well, then you do pork, and you just cook up pork and make like different things with it. And so I'm trying to like use up the food in our pantry just because, I don't want to waste it. I used to do grocery shopping hauls like all the time. People are like, do another one. I'm like, okay, because people ask me to. And I'm thinking, well, that's really dumb. If you don't need the food, and you're already full. And I just finished organizing my food pantry. I'm actually going to be posting that video today, so look later for that video. It's really nice, and I cannot wait for my upstairs like addition pantry / hangout. It's going to be like an extension of the kitchen, but to save money, I'm not gonna do anything in here. We're just gonna open up this window and make it a walkway over there and then do some cabinets and stuff so I have room for, I can bring all my food up, I can bring all my appliances up instead of having to go downstairs. And so then I can move all my storage bins out because it's a disaster down there. And I told the girls, I said, okay, I'm gonna start going through my Christmas and my fall. And so now that Emily's, we got my new daughter-in-law, Emily. Madisyn just got married. She's gonna be moving in their house they're gonna be moving their house anytime. They're super excited. And they're so tired. They've been working so hard. And so I'm just making sure this is all getting through here. I probably should have used a whisk or maybe this. But you want it to form like a dough ball. So if I'd have used this, it would just kind of have broke it up. So I'm just making sure it gets all through there. But I told them, I said, I'm gonna be giving you guys fall decorations and Christmas decorations. Okay, I gotta get some hot water. Gotta let it run for a second. So I'm gonna just be simplifying my life. I can't wait for this edition. It's gonna be so exciting. I just called today to order the siding and the windows. And so anyway, I have been saving up every penny. I have barely been spending money. I haven't been going out to eat. I've been just trying to stay home. Sorry I should have got my hot water before I got live. Then you wouldn't have to keep leaking. But so I have been barely spending money just because I'm trying to save up for my edition. And yeah, but we are eating. So it's not like I'm not feeding the kids. But I'm just not I do the drink hauls for the kids, our ice cream haul. I only did one ice cream haul. My husband's he says, hold on a second. My nose is so itchy. He said, summer's not over. You could do another ice cream haul. So I think before it officially gets over next week, I'm gonna do an ice cream haul. So this is 1 cup of hot water. You're gonna slowly add it to your flour until it forms like a dough ball. Now I noticed my other batches were a little sticky. I don't think I added enough flour to them. That looks really good. So I just gotta get the bottom, so it did take a whole. So it is gonna be a little sticky. If it's too sticky, you can always just add more flour. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. So life has been very busy with fairs. Izzy and Madisyn did a wonderful job showing their horses. Izzy actually got reserve champion in, here. She got reserve champion at the Marquette Fair. So she was the second high point there, so she did really good. But they both did really good. And Madisyn, holy cow, when we kept doing, her first show, she was a little, it was hard to do. Because she works, she works full time. She can't be playing with horses all day. She works, she's a working lady. But then by the 3rd fair, she was killing it, doing really good. All right. I got 10 already, so I think this is gonna be my last batch that I do. I'm gonna kind of point you guys down so you can see what I'm doing here. I have to push so far back when you do a live because it's so close. Here, I want you guys to see what I'm doing. So after you got the dough there, I just kind of mix it with some flour because it's gonna be a little sticky. And then you just get all this dough here. I don't wanna ruin any of it. So 1 batch makes 10 tortillas. So then you're just gonna roll it on a floured surface. Just kind of roll it out because we want to now make, can you guys see that okay? I don't know if you guys can. There we go. How's that? Is that better? There you go. Okay. So you're just going to roll it. I just kind of squish it and roll it. I don't actually roll it. You want to roll it out because you're going to cut it in half and then cut it into 10. So it makes 10 tortillas, this recipe. It's literally flat, a little bit of flour, a little bit of salt, a little bit of baking powder and butter and water. So easy. Okay. So I want to do that. So make sure you I feel like you guys are, let me move you over here a little bit. There we go. Okay. So make sure that you like the live so TikTok will push it. So you're going to cut it in half and then cut it in 5s. 1, 2, 3, And then you just take each one. I just kept my saran wrap. It didn't make sense to keep, you know, getting new ones every time I did it. So you're gonna put it in your saran wrap, roll it up, and it has to sit for 30 minutes. So I thought, while 30 minutes is going on, we can chat before I make, because I haven't had my coffee yet, so we definitely have to have coffee together. And I haven't really got to share much with you guys. Like, I've been thinking about my lives, because I want to start doing like a podcast, because I can't figure out the podcast. I reached out to a couple people and they like ghosted me. They do podcasts and they ghosted me. This must not want to share their secret. I don't want to take from them. I just needed help on how to get started. I don't know, if it was me, I would help, but I don't know. I guess not everybody's like that. Okay. There we go. So you're just gonna wrap them in tin foil. Like I said, it makes 10. So Haley and Josh are delivering eggs. My husband and Gideon, they are pouring concrete. I think David and Noah are over at the shop getting things kind of organized, cutting some boards because we need boards for forms. Robert is pumping a job today. Brendan, of course, is doing his plumbing. Madisyn's working. Emily, my daughter-in-law, she is working at Starbucks. And so she has to work today. And then tomorrow she has off. And she washes eggs in the morning with Haley. And then she does Starbucks in the afternoon. And she's off tomorrow. And I said, you know what? Just like take the day. I said, we can do eggs for you. You've been working so much, because she's been working like 30 to 40 hours. And then she's here 10 hours. So she's been working, you know, overtime or more. Okay, so let me do this. So we're gonna bring all this over here. You guys are gonna come over here. Hopefully my nose is clean. I think it is. Okay, there we go. Let me bring them over here. So we're gonna let these set. I can't see your face. There we go. Hello, everybody. You're gonna let them set for, I need to put light on here. I've been like really into like cozy, not really wanting to sit in the light. I did go in my pool the other day. I cleaned it and I laid in the sun. I mean, this is so easy. Like literally, I had Emily come over and visited after eggs. And I said, hey, I gotta send you with these for Gideon. And she she drank a coffee or whatever she had at Lonnie. And then we just chatted and I said, it's so easy. She's like, wow, it really is easy. I'm like, yeah, it really is. And you know, you don't think that, hold on a second. So you don't think, my boys are on their way over right now. You don't think that when you make stuff from scratch, you feel like it's going to be hard to make. And it's really not going to be hard to make. And then you make it and you're like, oh my goodness, there's some kids.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's my kids. And so when you make it, you're like, holy cow, it's so easy to make. Okay, make sure you guys make sure you like this. So I made some more tortillas for you guys. I'm live on YouTube showing them how to make tortillas. So I got 10 there. I made some for Emily too to take to Gideon.
Did you like my sweatshirt?
Yeah, I just can't figure out the, no, I don't. I just can't figure out how to like get the equipment and how to like video it and then upload it. I just can't figure that part out. So that's what I was thinking. I could go live and then just talk with you guys and then break it down into smaller, smaller portions and make a video out of it so people who don't maybe want to watch it that long can watch it. But how's it going over there?
Great.
They said it's going great. So yeah, and it's going to be kind of soft. I remember the last time I made this, I must have added too much flour because I remember just rolling. And it never, hello from Ohio. I just seen a thing in Ohio. So I just seen a thing that a lot of businesses are not letting you. So the cheese is right there and the cilantro. Here's the tortillas. Hello, David. And then in that red bowl is the pork. So I've seen this thing that a lot of businesses aren't letting minors come in without an adult because you're having issues. There's a town that's having issues with teens like destroying stuff, or I'm not really sure if that's. Have you heard about that? I thought I had seen a thing on that. Hello, David. How are you? Grab the bowl. There's the cheese right there. Just watch my chicken here. Josh, actually made a sandwich with it, but here's the cheese. So is that like a legit thing? Like, it sounded like 3 or 4 of the malls, the restaurants. I'm on live. David's like, who are you talking to? I'm talking to my friends on YouTube, my friends. You say hi, David? He's been super busy. He coaches a Pop Warner team, and so every day they have practice, and so he didn't even go to the fair this year, which he loves the fairs. And he didn't go this year. He had to do football practice, and then he went golfing, and he said the fairs aren't as fun when you are older. Here's the plates right here, son. There you go. So I don't know. I had fun. I thought it was Hello, Kansas. I actually used to live in Kansas. The things. That's the cheese. Let me see it.
Yes.
That's the Cojita cheese that you get
when you when you go to the store and you get a Carnitas. They put onions, cilantro, and you don't have to heat the shell up. It's already hot. I just made them for you guys. Just heat the meat up. Anyway, those are shoes. So the shoes have verses on them, and it tells you where your feet should go and where your feet shouldn't go. Okay, make sure you guys do like this. We only have literally 90 likes. You have to like the live, so people. Aw, somebody said whoever ends up with David is going to be a blessed girl. No. You got a big smile on his face. He's a very nice guy. So each one, my mother-in-law made these years ago when my kids were little, like, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. And she made each one of them, and they have a verse on where your feet should go and where your feet shouldn't go. And I was doing all their memory boxes, and it popped up. Hello from Lower Peninsula. Do your kids go to Grand Valley State? No, but I think I have a cousin, my husband's cousin's daughter, I think, is going there for like sports or something. Oh, Chick-fil-A. So I read it was more than Chick-fil-A. I read that Chick-fil-A had just decided it, but I had read that there's McDonald's, a Target. There's also 3 malls that require adults to be with them because they're having problems with underage kids, like causing problems and being disruptive. That's just, I just read it. I was just curious because when you said that you're from Ohio, I was just wondering like what the deal actually is, like if that's a fact. How you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Making steaks. I might get called to go home with concrete.
Yeah, Dad said that they're pouring something, so I just made those tortillas for you guys. Like I just finished it 10 minutes ago. I'm waiting on these. They have to sit for 30 minutes.
Oh, there's more tortillas?
So I'm going to be heading to, I made more right here because Robert literally ate 3 of them yesterday. Just ate the tortillas. So if you guys see the description I put in there, so I just booked a hotel to go to Brighton, Michigan for the Gilmore Girls Weekend. I can't go on Friday.
Oh, serious?
You want to come?
Well, I want to go.
Yeah. It'd be so, me and Madisyn are going, just the 2 of us. So I have
Haley.
friends, Haley's at a wedding.
Oh,
Yeah. So didn't think I was going to be able to go. My husband's birthday.
Is that a couple weeks then?
Yeah, the 20th. My husband's birthday is Friday the 19th, and it starts that night. And I was like, man, what a bummer. And I thought, well, I could go the next day. We're about probably 5 or 6 hours away from Brighton. So I thought, well, if we got up at like 5 in the morning, we could get there in time. And so I bought my VIP bags. You get like a bag with all this Gilmore Girls stuff, plus you get tickets to like different events that other people can't get to.
Are they gonna
Plus,
be there?
huh?
Are they going to be there? The cast?
Luke's Diner's going to be there. That's the only person I care about.
I've never watched the show.
It's so good. And so Luke's from Luke's Diner is going to be there. And so is the lady that does the mechanics.
what's her name, Rosie or something. So on the 20th, which is tomorrow at 7 o'clock, we get first dibs to get tickets to go see them, and then after that, it gets opened up to the public.
Tomorrow's August 20th.
Huh? Tomorrow's August 20th.
I thought you said
You
it's
didn't-
September.
No, we're going in September, but the tickets open up August 20th. And you didn't join our fantasy football yet. Dad did. I got Dad to do it. Get in there so we can do our draft this weekend.
I'm in 3.
Well, you should be in ours.
Well, if you're not.
$100. What do you win on the other ones?
I think on the other ones we have 12 people. We all put in $20, and then money goes to first, second, third. Third gets their money back.
So you're not gonna get $100
If I win, I'm gonna get.
if you win. So I do a fantasy football every year. Well, I got my husband to join it this year, and so Elijah, you, and Gideon need to join, and then we might need another person. Hey, because you're supposed to have even numbers. Hello. I'm actually making tortillas. We're just waiting for them to rise. I love the Gilmore Girls. So anyway, I decided I'm going to go down there Saturday morning because most of stuff, I think they have a dinner on Friday, but most of what you're going to do in Brighton is for Saturdays and Sundays. So all day Saturday, and then a Sunday, I think it goes till 9 too. So message retracted. That's the second time. I see that like several times. So make sure you like this live. So YouTube will say, oh, people like her. And we want you to watch them. And so look at their page. I feel like we're being ghosted on like every platform. Like I can't seem to go anywhere on TikTok.
Yeah, first place you get 160. Second place you get 60. And third place.
Well, if you
get your
if you
money back.
win ours and yours, you literally could win 260.
I'm in 3.
Oh, you gotta join ours too.
I'm not doing it right now.
So anyway, Friday's the dinner and stuff, and then all day there'll be shops and like different like fashion shows, and then you get to meet the characters. And so I have to tell you, I was on a quest to find Gilmore Girls stuff. I went to our Walgreens, nothing. Then people said, oh, well, go check Target, nothing. I went to TJ Maxx because TJ Maxx has, Gilmore Girls stuff all year, nothing. Then I heard Hallmark. Oh, Hallmark's got lots of stuff. And what I seen online, it was super cute. Went in there, nothing. So I asked the lady, and she said, see, I got my Gilmore Girls towel. She said, well, it depends on the person because they're independently owned. So they can choose to keep, to do it or not. I'm thinking, it's the 25th anniversary of Gilmore Girls. People who don't even like the Gilmore Girls want Gilmore Girls stuff because it's like the 25th year anniversary. Why wouldn't you have it? They had like an ornament, but it was $20 for an ornament. I'm like, no, thank you. I get my ornaments at Walmart and Myers. I don't buy $20 ornaments for my Christmas trees. And so then I'm like, okay, everybody said Hobby Lobby. So I went to Hobby Lobby, nothing. And I thought, man. So then I thought, well, I'm going to try, because we went to the fairs in Escanaba. I said, I'm going to try Escanaba, and let's just see if they do. So I walk into the Walgreens in Escanaba, and there is an end cap. It's really small, though. So I got a cup with a straw that says, something coffee. I got slippers, which are really comfy. Then I got my 2 sets of hand towels, and then I picked up a socks. No, I can't remember what the other thing was. So I did pick up some stuff, and then people are like, go to Temu. And I went to Temu, and I'm like, I just don't really like shopping on Temu. I know it's super cheap, but I don't really hear the best things about, Temu. And so I don't know, I'm just not a Temu Shine person, Shein or whatever. I know you get it cheap. So then I went on their website, and their stuff is so expensive. And then I went on Amazon, and Amazon has a lot of stuff too. But I thought, you know what, maybe I'm just going to wait because they have they're going to have so much Gilmore Girls stuff at this thing for the weekend. So I'm super excited. So I'm really praying tomorrow that I'll be one of the first people so me and Madisyn can meet Luke. And then my daughter-in-law, Emily, might come. She's not sure. She works at Starbucks, and she's supposed to work weekends, so she really doesn't want to take the day. And I said, well, let me know, because I did get a room that sleeps 4 people, and I did get an extra bag just in case and another ticket. So if she decides to come with us, it'll be 3 of us. And I told Madisyn, I said, well, we're going to be getting up at 5 in the morning. She's like, oh. I'm like, you can do it. It'll be fine. So me and her, and I think Isabella, she'll actually be in the SU for her culinary school. So we have to go through the SU anyway. So I think we might meet her at the bridge, and then she'll come down because it's a Saturday, Sunday, so she doesn't have to miss any school. They do school Monday through Friday, and then she has the weekends off. So I think we're gonna grab Isabella, and then the three of us will go down, and then we'll spend all day Saturday and probably part of Sunday, and then come home, depending on how much we get done on Saturday. But we don't have to like rush out on Sunday. We can kind of take our time going home. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then we're going to be heading down to Muskegon to visit some friends for the weekend over Labor Day. And we have Michigan Adventure. So it's an adventure park in Muskegon, or it's outside Muskegon. And it has a water park, and it also has an amusement park attached. And then I am praying, Noah Bell, that they have a Top Golf. Because if they have a Top Golf, we're literally going to be there every single day we're there. Like, we're going to go there every night. Top Golf is so fun. Love it so much. Okay, let's see. We need to keep getting some likes here. We need to get some likes. So now I got flour all over me. That's okay. Oh, the sun's out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. All right, we're going to start. I'm going to get this cast iron pan going. Okay, so you're going to want to heat up your cast iron pan because you want it hot. I know you can't really see the top of my head, but I want you guys to see me roll these out. So you want to roll them out like super thin. Let me see here. I got to do a lot of adjusting in the kitchen. The problem is whenever you do it live on YouTube, the screen is like so close. It's like, sheesh. You really don't have any personal space when you do a live on YouTube. So you might want to make sure you guys, when you're done, keep these covered so they stay soft. Okay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Brandon and Madison's dog was just on trying to get on the counter. We don't do that. You know better.
Yeah.
So they are going to be kind of sticky. I'm just going to do it right here. So what you can do is you can literally, you can do them all and then just put them between parchment paper, or you can do one at a time, and then while one's cooking, you can just start folding another one. I'm going to go back a little farther here so you guys can see. There we go. I want you guys to see the, there we go. So you want to do it like really, really thin. I got my cute little. It's going to be very elastic. It's going to keep going back and forth, and you're popping David.
Just put it in there.
I know, but it doesn't take long because it's not super cold. So you want to get your cast iron pan heated up.
It's almost like she told you.
And then once it, yeah, I told you. And then once it heats up, we're going to stick these on the cast iron pan. And you can kind of play around with it. Like, what you want to do is you're going to put it on, it's going to bubble. And then when it bubbles, you're going to flip it. Now, if you notice it's turning black too soon, your heat is up too high. But to start, you're going to want to, what are you looking for? Don't waste those for that game.
It's
not a waste. I still would have ate them.
All right, so while that's cooking, we're going to make another one. Yeah, Robert ate those like crazy yesterday. And then after you guys played basketball, he came and ate more. So when it starts to bubble, that's how you know to take it off the pan. And I'll put the recipe in, and I'll put the option, like if you want to do shortening or oil, you can, or if you want to do the softened butter, or if you want to do both, half and half. I did that on some of mine. Does those taste different than last night's?
They're a little chewier.
Better, worse? I did half shortening, half butter. Better, worse, same, or a different good?
I think they're good.
It's a different good. These ones taste a little chewier.
I wonder if I didn't put enough flour in it. So you don't want to keep, like if you want to keep rolling them, make sure you put them in between parchment paper so they don't dry out. The last time I did it, I didn't wrap them in like saran wrap. I put them under a towel and they kind of dried out a little bit, and I think they were different because of that. So when it starts to bubble, you know, just check on it. When it starts to bubble through, then you're gonna want to flip it. So I'm just testing out my heat right now. So the really neat thing about I can't see that. The comments go so fast I can't see them. They need to give us a little more time to read them. So if you want to do them ahead, put them between parchment paper. But yeah, I didn't wrap them, and so I noticed they were softer this time. But you do want to do them like paper thin.
Auburn just won 4 national championships today.
Who?
Auburn, they're claiming 4 more college football national championships. 1910, 1914, 1958, and 2004.
Everything you wanted to know about sports was a free test.
College football is coming up.
How long
Yes, it
until
is.
that's done?
Like, you want it? You got a plate?
Yeah. But you can wait.
There you go. Take it. Cheers.
Yay.
Hot off the press. So it does work out pretty good. And so you just keep doing this. They are going to be a little sticky, so make sure you really pat them down with flour. I have a hard time getting them completely circular. I'm going to move it up just a little bit so you guys can see my face here. I mean, if you don't want to see my face, I get it for sure. And now you're crooked. It's like a crooked filter there. Okay. I gotta stop talking. I gotta start rolling. So when I come back to do my next like live podcast, I'm gonna talk about how me and my husband met, how I got to where I was, how I got to the Sioux and met my husband. And then I thought I'd talk about our farm, like when we started our Clydesdale horses, how we got started with chickens. I don't know if I shared that before. Did I share that before, how we got started with I know I shared like our kids' adoption, not like personal stuff, but like in general stuff, our names, how we picked their names. All right. We're gonna flip it. Okay, so he has a little brown. And turn down that heat. Just kind of test it out. And pretty much they're cooked. When you get the one side, they're pretty much cooked. You're just trying to brown the other side. I know I made a video of doing tortillas, but I don't think I ever went live and made tortillas. So I thought, well, that'd be fun. I really do want to go live more on here. And I say that, and then just life gets so carried away. But I do have, like I said, I'm going to share my pantry. I finally got my pantry organized after a week and a half. Like, it literally took me 4 days. But then the fairs came up, and I wasn't around. Plus, I was trying to weed my garden at the same time. So I got to make sure I watch that. I just can't figure out how to make these perfectly circular. And then also, I did a day in my life on Monday. What I did on Monday. So I'm going to share that video with you. I don't really have any cooking videos to share right now. And then I'm going to be making my girls' fall bags today, so you'll see that soon. I bought their stuff probably 2 weeks ago. And I was thinking they're all working so hard. And I thought about buying some fall decorations for them. Because Emily, I was talking to her today, and she's like, I love Christmas. I said, do you have a Christmas tree? She's like, no. I said, do you have decorations? She's like, no. Like, they have nothing. She was telling me, she's like, I don't have a rolling pin or nothing. I'm like, you're going to be so easy for Christmas this year. Because she literally has, she says, I wanted to make bread the other day. No bread pans. I think I might have to just get her. I think her birthday is, when's her birthday? Is it October? Her birthday's coming up, so I think I'm going to have to get her some bread pans because she likes to bake. And she can't wait till November or October to bake. So I'm going to have to hook her up with some bread pans. There we go. So if you overcook them, they're going to be hard. So make sure you don't overcook them. And if you want to make them smaller, like it makes 10, but if you want to do smaller just so like you can kind of, you don't have to wrap it like a burrito, you can make it like a flour tortilla, like a taco. You can make these smaller instead of doing, hello, how are you? Instead of doing 10, double it up and make 20 and just make them smaller so you can just hold them by hand. I should probably have done that. I think if I ever, when I do these again, I'm going to make some smaller ones too because I don't like them big. I like to just have them like a regular corn tortilla size. Okay. Okay, make sure to like our video. We're only at 157 likes and we have 200 people on here. So get liking that. And if you haven't bought our cookbook, it is on Amazon. It's only $15. I think I should make a from scratch cookbook. Like you can do it from scratch. Because I don't think I have any from scratch stuff in there. And I've been doing so many things like the bagels, the tortillas, the English muffins. You can do it from scratch. You got this, Mama. That's what I need to do. A cookbook that says, you got this, Mama. Yeah, I really wish I could do. I actually got a press that you press it down and it was sticking and I even put parchment paper in it and it was sticking. So I'm like, I ain't got the patience for that. Plus I don't want to have to start from scratch. I mean, I ruin a whole batch of tortillas if I do that. Look at Clover, she's just laying in the yard. Do you want to go outside, Winnie? You want to go outside? Do you want to let her out in a while?
Come on, Winnie.
She's been in for a while. I don't know where Buddy is. Did you see Buddy outside or is he sleeping in the living room? So Buddy had a lot of visitors this weekend. On Friday, we watched Murphy. So he had a buddy stay the night. And then, is he in there sleeping? And then on Saturday, Winnie stayed the night. So he had lots of friends this weekend. I think he's a little tired. And they slept where they all slept in our bedroom. Because that's where Buddy sleeps, in our bedroom. I think he liked it. He likes them. So Winnie is Brennan and Madison's dog, and Murphy is Emily and Gideon's dog. And they all wanted to go to the fairs. Oh, look at that one. That's beautiful. They all wanted to go to the fairs, so I said, go ahead, stay the night. We'll watch the dogs. And it was fine. They did good. Look at this one. Is pretty close. You see Buddy?
No.
Buddy-boo! I thought he was in here. You sure he's not sleeping by the couch? He sleeps by that ottoman. So we just need to get Elijah and Gideon to join her.
Did Brendan join it?
No, Robert said I can't invite him, so Gideon. Gideon said Brennan just joins and gives Robert all his people, so
That it is.
so it's not fair. Robert's won the last 2 years before Steve, and I think it's because they've been cheating. It's so calm and quiet today. So after this, I'm gonna make my girls fall bags, and I gotta get them to them. Okay, how easy is that? My dough is a little soft. I think I would probably add some more flour to it next time. I might have added a little too much water. That's why it says slowly add in the water. So you're gonna slowly add in the water, and then when it starts to form a ball and it's moist, stop adding it. Don't, even if it says a cup, you might not need a cup. So don't add a cup if you don't need a cup. You just slowly add it in until you get to a cup if you need it. And I don't think I needed the whole cup. See, I'll have some for dinner for you guys tonight too. We're having leftover carnitas. I made two huge ones because I knew the guys would come over for lunch and they just like to munch on it. I've already fed like 4 people have already eaten lunch. And we still have a big bowl over there. Hey, y'all didn't clean up your mess. Come on, man. Because nobody's coming for a while. Is Robert around?
No.
Okay, so you gotta put the shells back. I got the shells. You can put the cheese up.
No.
Sheesh, we got ketchup and whatever
Ketchup.
that is.
Who
Why?
had ketchup?
Look, you got ketchup and aminos you had to take out for your... Y'all clean up after yourself.
Dave.
Sheesh.
Me? You were the last one to make burrito.
That's good. You
guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, throw your limes away. Is that half lime? Not you. Actually, keep the limes there. I'm gonna throw out my water. I'll use those up. Yeah, they don't take long to cook. Like maybe not even a minute on each side. Thank you so much.
What are you doing? I don't use this stuff.
All right. Thank you guys. They got her. Bye.
Love you.
Big smirker. Yeah, you love me. Smirking guys. You know what I need to do too? I need to yeah, he's busy guy. I just don't like if my kids, I don't make my kids. That's what I heard. It closes September 1st and we're coming the 28th. So we'll be there the last weekend before it closes. Because I think Labor Day weekend's what, Monday? So we're gonna be there the last day. So do you think I should get tickets like right now or can you just get tickets when you get there? How busy do you think it's gonna be? Make sure you like this live. We're at 178 likes, but we have 200 people. Come on, people. Come on, people. Yeah, I got lots of plans for my family. Haley says, Mom, we gotta do a lot this year. Let's do like a lot of stuff for fall. I said, oh, you don't gotta pull my, what is it? Not pull my strings. You don't gotta, what is the saying? I can't think of the saying. Yeah, make sure your surface is floured or it will stick. She doesn't have to, whatever. Can't even think of what it is. But no, I'm on board for sure. Pull my leg. Yeah. You don't have to pull my leg. I'm there. Okay. I've been watching a show. I love it so much. Heart of Dixie. I've already seen it once. And it kind of gives me like Gilmore Girls vibes. It's just like the funniest show ever. Yes, follows my face. I know, I'm sorry I have to get like all in y'all's faces when I talk to you. But if you see the screen, I have to push the thing way back because if I don't, like I'm literally like this the whole time. So I have you way pushed back. And then when it has comments, it's so small. I don't know how to make the comments big. I can't even see hardly anything. So tell me what you would like me to do next on live. So I am going to talk about how me and my husband met. I'm going to talk about how I got to, where I got. My dad was in the Air Force, so I was everywhere. I had ideas for my life, and God had other ideas for my life. And I'm very thankful for his ideas too. My husband says, it's so funny because I was telling him, he was reading something and he's like, oh, I must have wrote down on my Facebook. Like if you guys, I don't know what platforms you follow us on. I know a lot of you guys follow us on several platforms and I've been trying to make those platforms different. Like I've been trying to do different content so you guys aren't like, seen this a million times. But I really do love Facebook so much because I get to share like a lot of like my thoughts and I get to celebrate my family and just share with you what I love about them. And you can't really do that on the other platforms. Like you can't really, like I can, I guess on the posts for YouTube, I can do that. And I keep forgetting YouTube has like a community page where I can share stuff with you guys. And I just forget about it. But I need to be more better at it. Life has just been so busy for me. I always say that. I know that's probably needs to be like if you made a hat to say something about you, it would be busy. The correct saying is you don't have to ask me twice. Don't have to ask me twice. And so anyway, I really do love Facebook. So if you guys don't follow us on Facebook, I would really suggest you go over there and follow us on Facebook because I'm constantly posting pictures. And I do post pictures of my food. So like when I bake, I'll give you, like before I share the video, I'll actually just share the pictures. And then I'll have the recipe and directions for you. So a lot of people want things written out. And then when I do share the actual video, I make sure to pin the ingredients. So that would be a good one. And not everything I do that I bake, I make a vlog out of, just because it's so hard. Because when you do a vlog like this, you know, like on YouTube, it takes a lot of time. Like you have to edit it, and it just, you know, I like sharing them though. Like I'm gonna keep doing it, but I just can't share every single thing. You can get the tickets there. The what? Oh, okay, I can get the tickets there, because I know you can do like just an amusement park, right? Or you can do the water and amusement. Is there a Top Golf? That is the big question. Oh, let me see. My phone is ringing off the hook, and I don't know. Do you guys get spam calls like 24/7 saying that they looked at your financial stuff and they are going to give you some money to help you? Like, I get spam calls like probably 10 a day, and it's just not letting up. I haven't applied for any loans. I just don't know what's going on. So once you cook the side and it browns, you don't really need it to be on the other side very long, just because it's already cooked through. I probably could have done a bigger cast iron pan, but I wasn't planning on making them this big. There we go. Okay, last one in. We did it. Last one in. Look at my shirt. I'm gonna bring you guys over here so I can see what's going on. See what's going on. Yes, you can block them after they call and sing. I do. I block every call. Hello, Argentina. I block every call, like every single call. And they call on a different number. And they call and it looks like it's local. We have a golf place called Under Par. Okay, so is it like a Top Golf? The golf par, is it like a Top Golf to where you know, you can go and you can have snacks and eat and stuff, and then you can like go into a range? Is it the same? Do you have an email? I do have an email. If you go to my other platforms, I actually have it on there. Yes, it's aggravating. It's so aggravating. It's crazy. Okay, last one. And then I got my plate of tortillas. Look at that. I need to get coffee. I haven't had coffee. I didn't have coffee yesterday because I'm trying to do more tea. But I have a really bad headache because of it. Isn't that horrible? We love coffee so much, and when you don't drink it, it's like you're having withdrawals. I gotta wrap these for... Aw, that's a great idea. Are you going to make burritos with them? So I made carnitas, pork carnitas last night for dinner. I made 2 of them. I've already shared a couple times. I've made 2 of them because I knew my kids would eat it for lunch, because they've been doing a lot of things around the shop. And we have a masonry company. I know. See, Leanne knows. So if you guys follow me, you know I'm blind. And the only way for me to see what you say is to do all caps. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap these up. Like it. Oh, here, I'll show you one. Look at, it's flimsy. See it? Like you can fold it, you can roll it. Cool, hey? So that was batch 5. So I literally made 50 flour tortillas for my kids to eat for lunch. And you know what? You can make breakfast burritos with them. You can make regular burritos with them. Where did you find the Luke's Diner towel? Walgreens. It took me 7 stores to find it, but it wasn't my Walgreens. It was actually another Walgreens. Yeah, it took me forever to do it. Okay, guys, well, thank you so much for joining me on making the tortillas. So I think, I'm not sure how my week's gonna go, but I really would like to get on here. Aw, your husband ordered my cookbook. Sweet. Yeah, if you haven't gotten our cookbook, Mama Belle's Big Family Cooking, it's only $15.30 on Amazon. It has wonderful stories in there. A lot of people have messaged me about a lot of the recipes. I really would like to make another cookbook. I'm actually working on my biography right now, and I'm working on like a holiday cookbook, but I've kind of strayed away from a little bit. I just feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe I could have been invested it a little bit more. Like they invested when they thought like we were gonna really do good on it, and then when it didn't go like they thought, like they were done, which kind of sad. Not everybody was like that, but some people were. And so the publishing company we were working with wanted to do 3 cookbooks with me. They want to do a big Mama Bell's Big Family Cooking, Mama Bell's Big Family Holidays, and Mama Big's Family Gardening. And they decided that they don't want to work with us anymore. So I'm gonna have to find another publisher that believes in us. So I'm seeing it's all about the money, money, money. You can have your money, money, money. I just want to make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. So so the sneakers on the cabinets. It is verses in the Bible that tell us where to put our feet and where to not to put our feet. Would love a charcuterie board ebook. That's a great idea. Well, I did find a lady that helps you self-publish your books, and they're so beautiful. So I'm going to reach out to her because I already have the outline for my holiday cookbook. I know, isn't that crazy, Leanne? It kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. I was like, okay, I'll have to check that golf place out. Yeah, it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because they were super excited, and then all of a sudden crickets after the cookbook came out. But I really do feel like the cookbook would have been more successful. I think, so, I mean, this is what I think. They really depended on our platform because we had so many followers. They really depended on our platform to sell the cookbook. So I feel like they didn't do as much as they could. Like, don't get me wrong, they did do things for us. But I think more could have been done if we'd have focused on maybe us just being a family that wrote a cookbook and not having a social media presence, you know? And I get that, like, a social media can help, but I think it was dependent on that a little more. Can you read us a sneaker? I could probably do that, yes. Instead of like, you know what I'm saying, like investing more like you would if it was just like a normal publishing, you know? And so we're supposed to like be on the Today Show, like they were gonna put us on different platforms like that, and that never came through. They said that Costco, they had partnerships with Costco and Walmart, and they were able to get our cookbook in there. That's why we went with them. And then once we got the deal with them, because it was quite a bit lower what a publisher gets, but they said they could put the cookbook out in 9 months, which they did. And a lot of them were really fun to work with. But I'm just kind of disappointed with the after effect. Like, I'm kind of on my own now, you know, and it's like, I've never written a cookbook. I don't know what to do. And so I'm thankful for it though. It was definitely a really cool experience. We worked really hard on it. And my husband's like, don't worry about it. Maybe it might not hit right now, but it might hit later. Like, you never know. It could just, you know, a year from now, people might just love it and get it, you know. And I'm so thankful for everybody who bought the cookbook. Like, seriously, people are like, oh, you're getting rich off it. I'm not getting rich. Trust me, I'm not getting rich at all on my cookbook, but I just wanted to share that. I wanted to share our story and our recipes, and people who really support us and love us and follow us on our platforms. You know, we did it for them because they asked us to. People are like, you need to write a cookbook, you know? And so I've been sharing it and trying to share the recipes and like on our lives and stuff, sharing it with people that we wrote a cookbook. But I just feel like more could have been done. And I just feel like everybody's kind of out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they get what they need. I don't know if it's digital. I think maybe on Kindle. I'm not really sure, honestly, but it's not expensive. It's like $15. I think the price of the cookbook originally was a little more. They charged $30. I think that was ridiculous for a cookbook. But I don't get to make that price. I think that had a lot to do with it. And then just everybody's kind of out for themselves, you know? I don't know. So the whole, it's the world we live in. So I'm just really not, I am doing a biography, and I was told that your biographies don't sell unless you have books that like hit the bestseller and stuff. So I was like, oh, well, God's the one that's like impressed on me to share my biography. I really think my biography will go better than a cookbook. I mean, we've had just in our 13 years of adopting children and dealing with infertility and going through foster care, like we just had such a by motivational speaking. That's a great idea. So I just we just have a history, like we have a story to tell. I mean, just what we went through to have a family. And I've already up to Isabella, so I'm I'm sharing as our children came into our home, how it was feeling, things we had to do to adjust. I sold 400 books immediately, but then aw, well, congratulations on those 400 books. That's amazing. So anyway, I am working on a biography. I think I'm gonna start it back again. It brings back so many memories. Like, I think I've cried so much just writing my biography. And I do have the outline, and I do have like a couple other ideas, but I'm just like really tired right now. And I just, I don't know. I just don't know if I want to add the stress to my life right now. I've been asked to do kids' books, but I don't know. Yeah, oh, my boys are, I know I keep doing this because I can't see. Thank you so much. So yeah, so the cookbook thing, I was a little disappointed, and it just, I don't know. I know people, I don't know. I don't want to be super negative, Nancy, so I don't really want to like, I don't know. But it was tough, and it's hard to swallow for sure, everything that's happened, and just the process, and how I'm basically like done. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I'm just done. They're done with us. Done. Okay, so you want me to read one of those. So let me bring you over here. And let me bring you over. Okay, so I'm going to read one of these to you. So my mother-in-law, like I said, I also told you guys like 10 minutes ago, my mother-in-law made these for my kids when they were little. So this one says, "Blessed is the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Teach me thy ways, O Lord. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear for thy name. Stand ye in the way, and see and ask the old paths, where is good ways, and walk therein, ye shall find rest. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. For the Lord God is a sun and a shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will be withheld from them that walk uprightly. Cause me to know the way wherein I should walk, for I lift up my soul unto thee. I rejoiced greatly that I found my children walking in truth, and that we have received a commandment from Father. But this is a commandment that I say, obey my voice, and I will be your God. You shall be my people, and walk in your ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you." So that is all of them. It is hard to get over hurt feelings. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep cooking and sharing with you guys my cookbook, and what do you do, right? Like, I don't want to use that as like to make me bitter or angry or to give up. So I'm just gonna keep sharing things with you guys. I know I'm on TikTok. TikTok isn't pushing anything, so if you want to see our videos, you're definitely not going to see them on TikTok, because TikTok, like, I literally put a video yesterday on it. It got like 8,000 views. I literally have 2.9 million followers on TikTok. So if you want to, big family is not a big market. Well, I'll tell you, what's interesting is there's a lot of big families now. And there's a lot of big families. Like before, I remember when I was younger, there was no big families. It was like you had 2 kids or 4 kids. There wasn't big families. But I've noticed lately, just through social media, just from like social media, I see a lot of big families now. Why? Because foster care and adoption has grown so much. The foster care system is out of control. Like, it's so sad. Our families are so broken. And so a lot of people are becoming foster parents. And I know for me, when I was a foster parent and I adopted kids and started bringing children into my home, I did not know how to cook for big families. And so I thought, as you know, like for me, I'm on like Pinterest trying to make a recipe, and I'd have to like double and triple. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a cookbook for moms like me who are sick of doubling and quadrupling the recipe. And yeah, you can half it. Like, it's not recipes that are like out of anybody's league. It's super simple because I'm not a chef. I'm just a simple person. So it's like simple ingredients, but it's something that if you're in a hurry, you can make. It's stuff that big families are definitely coming back. Like, there are so many big families because of foster care, because of, adoption. I mean, I have so many friends now, and they all have at least 5 kids. A couple have just a couple kids, but they cook big because they have so many families. They do so many things. Up here where I live in the Upper Peninsula, we always everybody hugs each other, and you have like parties for everything. Oh, you got my cookbook as a gift. Yes, but I do want to make a from scratch one from scratch cinnamon rolls, from scratch tortillas. I don't have enough recipes. Like, I don't think I have 100 recipes. These dogs are like, they're like investigators. Somebody even walks into my yard and they're like looking. Winnie's like, what is that? She's like staring like this, little investigators. Yeah, TikTok is really going downhill. I honestly don't really care about the platform. Yes, we have a lot of followers on it, but once TikTok changes over next month, it's going to be just our own TikTok for the US, and it's going to be so different. Like, we're not going to be linked to the rest of the world, which is so sad. That's why I'm trying so hard to grow my YouTube page and my Facebook page, and our Instagram, because you can still see people in other countries, and TikTok is going to be just the US, and it's going to be a disaster. It wasn't a disaster until the US got their hands in it. I'm sorry. I love my country, but until the government in the US got their hands into TikTok, it's not good. Like, it's not good. You know, it's just, I've seen it. Oh, she's playing with the cat. The cat, Emily don't want to play with you, Winnie. Emily's an old cat and she is so grumpy and she don't want to play with it. So I just come to YouTube. I'm going to start going live more. I don't go live on Facebook because I have so many family and friends that follow me. I think it'd be really weird to be going live while they're watching me. So I don't do that, but I do post lots of stories. And like I said, go to Facebook, you guys. Find our Facebook page. It's just the Bells 10. We are verified. We have 1.1 million followers. And I just love that page so much. We have so much support there. Everybody who follows us are so positive. We do get a couple people that come in and out that are kind of negative. But I just love sharing pictures. Like, I think today I'm going to be putting pictures of my husband drew up my plans for my audition. So I think I'm going to post that picture today. I'm super excited. But I post pictures and I share with you guys everything that's going on like a blog. And I love it so much. My husband reads it every day. He's like, oh, that was really nice. That was nice you did that for my mom. That was nice you said about Madisyn. All my family watches our Facebook. All my kids, they all got off TikTok. Like, they just don't like TikTok. They watch Reels. Robert watches Reels on Facebook. But all my kids got off TikTok. They said they just didn't like it anymore. Like, it's the same. Like, when one trend happens, everybody's on it. Like, your whole FYP is like whatever that trend is, over and over. So I try and put like my cooking and different things on there, and they just doesn't get pushed. Unless if you're not causing drama, exploiting your family, or has music with like bad words in it, you're just not going to get pushed. Like, they say they want original content, but they don't want original content. They want everybody to be followers and controlled. And so anyway, September, I think 13th or something is when this new TikTok's going to happen, and it's going to shift over. And we'll have access to TikTok. So if you're in the US, you'll have access to TikTok until March, but it's going to start getting glitchy. But if you're a creator, everything's going to be transferred over to this new TikTok for just the US. But you can't transfer the followers. So like, what if a quarter of our followers are from Europe? Well, they're not going to be our followers anymore. So like, people are going to be losing millions and millions of followers. It's just not going to be good. Like, you can't just like seclude us like that. I want to be a part of the world. I want to see, that's how I did my son, Gideon, when he went to Italy. I literally watched TikToks on Italy and got ideas and tips from people who do not real estate, but they book trips and they live in Italy. And so I literally pinned a ton of things. So if we're, I thought it already happened. No, it didn't. So it hasn't happened yet. They have till September 13th, and then everything's going to be transferred to this new app. But effective March, if you're in the US, we won't be able to look at TikTok's not going away. It's just going away for us. Why? Because the government's involved. Because they're trying to, they don't want us to have our own minds. So you guys need to go over to, and I get it, like, there's garbage and everything, but you just really, okay, so you do that. Well, everybody's going to shift over to another platform, and then that platform's going to be that way. So you can't control it all. Like, I just pray for my family, pray for our country, pray for my friends, pray for everything, But sin finds a way, okay? Like, if people are really yucky, you can do what you got to do. You can try and like silence them, whatever, but it still finds a way. Like, it's just, they'll go somewhere else or they'll do something else. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just, TikTok is so different. So I joined at 19 and oh my goodness, I hate TikTok so much. I can't even tell you. But I just wish it would come back with the dances and the funny laughing. The minute they started allowing politics and censorship and politicians on there and celebrities, it went downhill. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I follow the Jonas Brothers. They're super funny, but not all of them are. Like, not all of the celebrities are funny. And so once they started adding in these celebrities, like Hollywood's taking it over, the government's taking it over, I don't really think our politicians should have TikToks. That's my none of them. Work on taking care of our country. You don't need to be tweeting. You don't need to be having a platform on TikTok or a platform on Instagram. Just like take care of our country. All these people who are, you know, our governors and stuff, they don't need to be on there. Just take care of our country and be a professional. So that's just my opinion. You can have your own opinion, but I'm telling you, when all that started happening, the TikTok changed. Nobody loves each other anymore. People can't stand each other. They're constantly fighting. They're constantly at odds with each other. This mom's mad at this mom. This creator's mad at this creator. Now all these creators are creating merchandise, and it's garbage merchandise, or they're trying to get you to do these weird things, and you know, it's just, I don't understand. It's all about the money, money, money. And so that's why I don't do subscriptions. That's why I have a TikTok shop, but not to sell you stuff. People are like, where do you get your foundation? Where do you get this? I just put it on this TikTok shop so you guys could see what it was. I'm not trying to make money off TikTok. I don't have everything on me. Like, oh, I'm wearing, see this towel? Well, you can get it in Amazon for $10. I'm just not that one person. I don't know. We do brand deals, but not a lot, just because I don't want my page to be like a big commercial. I still want it to be organic. And I'm not going to charge you guys to talk to me on live. I'm not going to charge you guys. I'm not going to send you any special videos or anything privately and make you pay for it. I'm just not going to do that. I'm too tired. I ain't got the time for that. Yeah, I seriously have. I really have. And people are like, like, it's so funny. We posted a video and it was on the horses, and somebody's like, oh, they just do it for the money. We don't make no money in horses. That's so true, Leanne. People will watch a 30-second video and assume they know your family. Like, people are like, don't you ever cook healthy? I do cook healthy, but I'm trying to show you different things. I'm not going to show you you want me to show you dinner, me making a salmon with some green beans? Is that even worth a video? I mean, I try and share with you guys when I do this from scratch stuff, or I make something that's kind of crazy. Like, that's what I want to share with you guys. I don't think you want to see me make hamburgers every day, but we do eat healthy. I haven't done my menu board in 3 weeks because of the fair, so I'm going to get on that. But, you know, I feel like there's some people that share everything they do. Like, they get a cup of coffee and they show you. Okay, great, you got a cup of coffee. You're going to say something with that, or you got something meaningful to say. So I don't know, I feel like the videos that have no meaning to them and aren't really going to make your life better get pushed. But people who, because I follow a lot of like smaller creators who make some really cool things, and their videos are beautiful. Like, beautiful. I want to watch them over and over, and they get no views. It's like, do you really want original content? Like, do you really want people to help build this platform, or are you just looking for the crap? So that platform, probably in like 5 or 10 years, it's only going to be like teenagers and young 20s. And they're going to be strutting their stuff and doing vulgar, you know, bleh. It's just, you're not going to see people that are older on there. So I have used a bigger iPad. I'm telling you, it's not because of my iPad. It's because of when you go live, unless you have your screen away from you, or you do like a phone. If I were to go like, so I'm side screen, if I were to go up and down, it would look better, but YouTube doesn't like up and down. They want you to do it sideways. So I've used a bigger iPad, and I'm even closer to your face. You can't adjust the width when you do a live. They like set the width for you. So, yeah, whatever. I guess you guys get to see my wrinkles, and I got my little bun in the back. I've been trying hard not to put my hair up on the top, but so you recipe Halloween, Christmas. I do so many recipes for Christmas and fall season, starting in September. I'm getting out my fall stuff. Haley said I can't, but she's not the boss of me. I can if I want to. Okay, guys, I gotta let you go because I have to move on to my goals. My goals today were to make tortillas with you guys, go live. It was to get my laundry done. Half of it's done. And now I have to go do some Bible reading. And I have me and my son Noah have been going to a discipleship program at our church. And so I have some different challenges I have to do. So and I haven't got my coffee yet. Or ate lunch. What time is it anyway? I haven't even got to eat lunch yet. 12:59. No breakfast, no lunch yet because I got on with you guys. So you know what? If I'm not busy tomorrow, I'll try and get on tomorrow. I am going to be making homemade pizza pockets. I bought the phyllo dough. I was going to make my own, but I'm trying to do more meal prepping for my kids because they don't have time to come home for lunch. So I've been trying to make things where they can make it lunch. So like the Hot Pockets they can bring, they can heat it up and take it with them. So I'm trying to do more meal preps because everybody works, you know. Good luck. Prayers, please. Thank you so much. I will definitely pray for you. Tracy, right? Tracy, yeah. Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining me. I'll try and get on tomorrow. If not, I think Thursday's open. I don't think I have anything going on Thursday. So I gotta make the girls bags, but I have to change my shirt because I have flour all over me. But look out for my video on my pantry, finally getting it organized. Have a wonderful day. If you haven't seen Heart of Dixie, it's so funny. I watch it all the time. You gotta watch Heart of Dixie. And if you're gonna be in Brighton, Michigan on the 20th, I will see you there. Look for me. Okay. All right, guys. And thank you so much, my sweet friends, for doing all the moderation and taking care of me on my platforms. I appreciate it. All right. See you later. And there's my big fat